Hi, this is Patty Jackson. On this edition of Patty TV, we've got Nene Leakes of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's beautiful. She's 5'10", but can we point the camera to the shoes? Can we see your shoes? Oh my gosh!
They're real tall.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And now you're moving into acting.
I am.
There's Glee. I've seen you hosting.
Coach Roz on Glee, and NBC just picked up our new show called The New Normal.
Wow.
So I play Rocky on The New Normal. So we're celebrating that this weekend. That's a big thing.
Wow.
Same writer, same creator of Glee, Ryan Murphy.
Okay. How has the transition been from reality TV to acting? How's it been for you?
Well, you know, people ask me that all the time. The deal is I was acting before I was a reality star, but I never really got known. I got my SAG card from a lady who helped me get it. Was Robbie Reed Humes. Back in the day, she would cast all the Spike Lee's movies.
Yes.
So she helped me. She cast me in Fighting Temptation with Cuba Gooding Jr. So I had a little small line there, and I was able to get my SAG card. And so I've been going back and forth to Los Angeles for pilot season, and she gave me a little small part on Girlfriends. You remember the show Girlfriends on UPN? Because UPN has long gone away, and it has now become CW. So I did that, and I did the Parkers when Monique had a little show. Remember that show, the Parkers? Had a little small role on there, but it was never enough for me to get known. I never got known. I was wasting a lot of money going back and forth from Atlanta to Los Angeles. And so I decided, look, I'm just going to give up. I wasn't really giving up. I was just like, I can't spend the money to keep going back and forth for pilot season anymore. So I'm just going to have to try and get a start in Atlanta. So I went to Atlanta. I was already married at the time. So I was just like, okay, so what was next? I just thought I was going to be a housewife, like a real housewife, not Real Housewives of Atlanta, but just a real housewife of Greg Leakes. And I ran into the producers of the Housewives of Atlanta. And that's how I actually became a housewife, and that was really the transition from acting to reality. But reality is where I became known.
Yes.
So that helped me with a name, so now I could go back into the acting field with a name. Because a lot of the auditions I would go on and see people like Holly Robinson P. And even though I felt that I had the acting chops, they had a name. And it really doesn't matter. It does matter to a certain extent, but when you have a name, when you're thinking about the producers and the directors behind the scene, they need to sell tickets, so they use names, you know, to help sell with tickets. So I wasn't getting gigs. But, you know, once I became a housewife, I was able to start getting jobs, and people took me more serious.
So your life really changed with the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Really,
because it became a phenomenon.
I really can't tell you how much my life has changed. You know, I tell people that it's a blessing and a curse. It really is to me. You know, I feel like I've been so blessed to do some of the things I want to do and live the life that I dreamed of living, to not have to struggle, you know what I mean? But then it's such a curse when you have to give up your private life and your family. Just it really rips a lot of things apart. So.
Wow. Well, we wish you good luck with your acting career.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm enjoying it. I love being somebody outside of being Nene. I'm just like, I can just be you today. And that just really works for me. I can just go around and be somebody else. So I love that.
What message do you have for women who watch you and admire you and look up to you?
One of the things I can say to any woman that's admiring me, I want them to know, first of all, that I'm a woman just like you, and I'm a human just like you. And just because I'm in the front of the camera doesn't make me any different than you. I have my highs and I have my lows. And if you are a parent or a single mom out here that's trying to make it, look, believe me that it can happen. You have to trust and believe and really, really step out on faith. And that's really what happened to me. I stepped out on faith not even really knowing I was stepping out on faith. But I did, and I made it.
You did.
And you can do it.
Nene Leakes, we know her from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're going to see her on the new NBC show, The New Normal, on Glee. We thank you.
Thank you so much. You were very kind. I really appreciate that. And you got on lashes like me, so you got your eyes popping and lips busting. I like it. Very good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah.